Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today, I think the news is pretty crazy. Now, one of the things which I saw, which kind of broke my mind, is some very bullish news on Polygon, but not in the way in which I would have expected it. You can see it right in front of you. Eclipse to release a Solana-compatible rollup blockchain built for Polygon. So this is basically expanding Polygon with some Solana compatibility, but you'd kind of think that Solana was not the most trendy thing right now, so this is kind of strange to read about. We also have seen a Galaxy Digital Novogratz, or Mike Novogratz, on why Bitcoin could hit $30,000 before the end of March amid rising FOMO. The simple explanation is, well, Bitcoin could go to $30,000 any day. It's not really that far away. And to go up like 25% in a day or so, it's happened many different times before in the past. So it's definitely possible in a month and a half or so. A slowdown in the rate hikes by the Federal Reserve is driving a positive sentiment in the sector, however. That's their main build-up right there. He's calling out for some FOMO and opining that the Bank of America Corp Conference, at the end of that, he said $30,000 would be possible. And I would have given both my shoes for that to be true just 6 weeks ago. If we end the year at $30,000, I would be the happiest guy. I don't think $30,000 is that high for the end of the year, but I surely think it is feasible for a very short term. Now, there was also some news that I covered partially earlier that I still had to bring to y'all's attention. And it had to do with Coinbase's new venture, Coinbase's new plan. If we take a look at Twitter, if we could quickly find it, it was right here. Today, Coinbase is launching Buildonbase, an Ethereum layer 2 that will help improve scalability and usability of crypto so we can bring economic freedom to over 1 billion people. Base is a platform for builders to build the next generation of decentralized applications in the crypto economy. It is designed as a secure, low-cost, developer-friendly platform that enables anyone anywhere to build. I wanted to get in on the builder energy and opened the pull request on GitHub that adds Base to the broader ecosystem of chains. We've incubated Base at Coinbase, building on the open source Optimism stack, or OpStack, and in close collaboration with Optimism Foundation. To learn more about Base, follow Buildonbase, which I will do, and read more, and join us at Buildonbase. The main point here is they don't have a token, so there's nothing to buy. There might eventually be an airdrop of sorts, you never know. That's besides the point, but, and this is very crucial, this is huge because this shows a lot of faith in Ethereum. That's one thing. And second of all, this is just millions upon millions upon millions of people who are going to get access to this. So that's something you should keep in the back of your head. This, for the crypto space, is a very big deal. I just like reading about it. Now, what I don't like reading about is this. Apparently, the Federal Reserve, who would have thought, has warned banks to watch for cryptocurrency liquidity risk. Now, I think a lot of this stems back from a Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried, who, by the way, got some more negative news. Apparently, Sam Bankman-Fried has been charged with conspiracy to make unlawful political donations and defraud the Federal Election Commission. Because at the end of the day, if all the money was fraudulent, and then potentially a lot of his donations were, with quote-unquote fraudulent intent and whatnot, now it's going to get pretty spicy and pretty juicy up in here. So that's definitely something interesting to watch for. But it also makes me wonder if that's what all this negativity is coming from. And I sometimes think, what if this guy was just the guinea pig, right? What if they set him up for failure this way of saying like, hey, just donate money to us, we'll be fine. And then all of a sudden, after a little while, the whole house of cards collapsed because maybe CZ kind of exposed him a little bit. Maybe it was something else. But now all of a sudden, all these watchdogs, like we've covered earlier in videos, like the IMF and the BIS, etc., all these guys are now all of a sudden starting to fire completely up against crypto. And it might have all been one big plan. It's just something I keep in the back of my head. Anyway, Solana is shutting down New York City and Miami stores. Like I said, I didn't expect this crazy bullish Polygon news to basically come out regarding Solana, to come out on the same type of time frame that Solana is just doing so quote-unquote bad right now. It's just kind of strange to be seeing. And even though I'm bullish on the entire crypto space, and I think most of the stuff will still continue to go on the up and up and up. Even Solana, I think, will stay on the up and up. It's just weird for them to release this right now. There's also one little announcement that you could just see on the side. Kathy Wood's ARK Invest adds 3.9 million worth of Coinbase stock. I thought they let go of a lot of Coinbase stock quite recently. It doesn't matter. What was interesting was that Coinbase indeed right now is in a pivotal position. I know it's down like 90 or whatever, 80% from its all-time high at $400 something. Right now it's at 62, and the guys at Coinbase knew it because they sold crazy amounts of stock. That was also the way in which they had to do it because of the way in which they went public. But it's just funny to see how low the prices have gone. But it's also, I guess, funny to see how they're building itself up, how things are being built, and now why I'd say Coinbase is still actually a pretty good value, a pretty good buy as of this point because of what they're doing for the crypto space. The only negative thing I'm thinking is maybe in terms of lawsuits with this whole lending stuff. You guys can't see it fully, but on the right is a little bit regarding the lending as well. That might be something that's not going to be as beneficial to the Coinbase price if they get sued again for some lending or staking or whatnot. But as long as that's not the case, as we said before, this crypto adoption just keeps on increasing. It just keeps getting better. We've seen it earlier in the video. Germany's second largest bank to offer crypto custody service to institutionals. It's an ever-growing space. And people who say that crypto is dying out or it's bad, and I see this in the comments so often, I think a lot of those guys are wrong. And then a little dusty tip here just in the midst of things because, I'm recording this, but I'm thinking, man, I have so much stuff to tell you. There's one more thing. You can see it here, Arbitrum exchange. I don't know what that is, but if I had to give you guys one little tip to research into right now, I would say it's Arbitrum. So there's this, I'd say very popular. So here it is, Arbitrum. It's just this, scaling platform for Ethereum in a little sense, I guess, as Polygon. Now, I'm not saying anything except for, I heard somewhere they might be going for some sort of airdrop. I'm not sure if that's completely true. I didn't research it too much, but I sent it to a couple of my close buddies for them to quickly research that and potentially get in on it because it's just huge. If I look at all the projects that are kind of like in my little sphere and that I'm reaching out to get in contact to, kind of discuss exactly what they're doing and ask questions, I hear this Arbitrum like every freaking where. So I put it over on Twitter earlier as well. This might literally be the thing right now. Keep it in the back of your head. This could be huge. So if there's anything in regards to an airdrop or so, be involved and stay on the lookout because it could be a crazy amount of money if it really is true. Again, I did not do my due diligence, but I'm just giving it out to you guys for in case. And I'm just saying, research it a little bit, look into it a little bit, maybe look up a freaking YouTube tutorial on what exactly is it or whatnot. Maybe it's actually like right in front of me here, it says that there's an airdrop of sorts. I don't know. But I'm just saying, be involved with the platform, use it if you can, because you might actually get some sort of benefits from that. And again, you could just look it up over on Google and just kind of check a couple of articles like this maybe. Layer 2 network Arbitrum surpasses Ethereum in daily transactions. You can see, guys, this is freaking huge. Again, have I used it a lot? No. Should I? Potentially a lot more because let me type in airdrop. Maybe it's all fake though. I don't know. Let's see here. Potential airdrops. Yeah, it's just like speculated. 46 minutes ago, transactions on Arbitrum leapfrog Ethereum. Airdrop. No. Yeah, here you can see, this is on CoinDesk. The increased activity on Arbitrum may stem from users hoping and speculating about a potential Arbitrum airdrop despite the lack of plans, yada, yada, yada. You never know if it's going to happen, but I said the same thing about Sui, Aptos, everything. Just be involved and transact on it once or a couple times because you might get an airdrop and that could be huge amounts of money. We saw it with 1inch, I believe with Uniswap as well, all these different platforms. That's it. I'm just a little alpha for you guys, a little tip. How to claim it? I don't freaking know. Just utilize the platform. Just take a look at it because sometimes it's like thousands of dollars that you get for free, and that's it. That's my little tip for today. Yeah, that was it. Sometimes I just get excited and start sharing stuff with you guys that I think will make you money because that's all what the channel is about at the end of the day, right? About all the news, but it has to be useful in some degree. And so when I saw all this Arbitrum news and I see people talk about it so much, I also want to give you guys that little piece of information to utilize. So yeah, that's as far as my tip goes though. I don't have a full-on guide as to how you can get involved, but you can find the ropes out of there, like laid them down for you, all right? That's it. Gotta go. See you guys later in another crypto video.